Hello and welcome to Non-Stop Wrestling Chat. My name is Barry and we're here today to talk about AEW Double or Nothing 2020. Guys, I'm really sorry for getting this one up late. It's been a hell of a week. I've been focusing quite a lot on my other channel called The High Grind, but also I've had a few business things been going on, a few personal issues, and I've just not been able to get round to this. I actually stayed up and watched AEW. I passed out after it. I went for a good 3-4 hour sleep, went to the gym, was going to record this, and then shit hit the fan, to say the least. Right guys, so we're just going to get into this. I loved this show. It was a really good show. There was downs. I've got my notes if you can hear paper in the background. There was quite a lot of downs. There was a lot of ups as well, but it was okay, especially the not having a fucking crowd is literally really ruining wrestling. It's ruining everything, to be honest with you. I was watching some soccer football at the weekend, the Bundesliga, and it was ruining that as well. Same, you got the UFC. I think the UFC is a little bit more cooler because you can actually hear the shots, but in the with wrestling you need that crowd reaction to actually know what's working, especially if you're going to try and on the fly change the match or whatever. You kind of need that act. But yeah guys, so I gave this whole show a 4 out of 5. So what I've wrote down here is I hope they keep putting on good shows like this. There is a chance that this is going to turn into like a TNA or like a late 2000 fucking WCW when it's just silly. But the one thing that I found going back and reading this, and I've rewatched it, is, you know, when you watch AEW, you really enjoy it. You know, that's a really good show. But there's nothing really for you to go back and rewatch. Like, when I went back and rewatched it, I was like, oh yeah, I remember this, but oh, that was cool, yeah, that was it, But like, if you think back to like the late 90s NWO stuff and ECW and even the early TNA days, like, you want to go back and watch those matches because they were good matches, and for some, I think the same's even with WWE, probably up to like 2015, you don't really go back and watch before that. Maybe because it's too recent, and in the future we're going to go back and watch AEW, but just now it's really like, the rewatchability is quite low. Now that's just one criticism I've got for the guys, and criticism is how you help make businesses grow. It's how you get people from one position to another, and yeah guys, it is something that has to be done. You have to criticise people. It's not like AEW at the moment, I would say, is on par or just ahead of WWE. WWE storytelling is terrible, yeah, but the wrestling talent is great. AEW has a little bit better storytelling. They have great talent as well, but obviously not as much as WWE. And it's just a kind of up and down. But I really think it is a rewatchability problem that I've got just now. Plus, for some fucking reason, what the hell is JR? He really is boring. It seems he's got a poor attitude, that he just doesn't, coming for the attitude era. No, but he seems to have just got a poor attitude. He's got a, just isn't in it. I don't know why they're paying this guy if he's just not going to be there. Anyway guys, let's get into this. So number one contender, AEW Tag Team Championship. So this is the match for the number one contender. Best Friends versus Private Party. Winner was the Best Friends. It's a good match, really enjoyable. These two tag teams are really quality tag teams in AEW, and it's a really, both of them are really enjoyable to watch. I really do enjoy watching both of them. This was a great match. I gave it a 3.5 out of 5. Okay, so the score doesn't say it was great. It was an opening match. It did miss something, but yeah, it was a good match. The next was the casino ladder match. I really enjoyed this match. I liked the idea of it. Now, the big fucking chip looked stupid, but it was like a cool idea. So that was Brian Cage, Colt Cabana, Darby Allin, who's still one of my favourites, Frankie Kazarian, Joey Janela, Kip Sabian, Luchasaurus, Orange Cassidy, and Scorpio Sky. I gave this a 3 out of 5, 3.5 out of 5 again, guys. It was a really good, strong match. It was interesting, fun, great spots in it, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. It did suffer kind of in the middle. Sorry about that, guys. So it did suffer from a little bit of a lull, if that makes like. It's just, I don't know. There was something missing from it. Right before this pay-per-view, I watched. I think it might have been 2002 or 2003. The tag team ladder match that was on Raw. It's got Kane, Jericho, Jeff Hardy, all that kind of stuff that was in it, and that was one of my favourite ladder matches. And I watched this, and it was just something missing. Now that's obviously, you're going to watching greats, and then you're coming watching this, and they not saying these guys aren't great. Every time I try to have a discussion about AEW with my friends, it's always, oh, but these are going to be great wrestlers. Like, okay, I get it, they're going to be great. Like, AJ Styles was great early TNA. But let's all be honest. Because he didn't have that star power, he wasn't a drawer. And that's why it affected TNA in the early days as well. Now, TNA done no bad in the early days, but it did affect him. And that's the feeling that I'm getting is going to be with AEW just now, establishing these guys. But yeah, like I say, it suffered from a little lull. Overall, was enjoyable. Fucking the one thing that really got me with this, I don't know if any of yous got this as well. Why the fuck did Cage win it? If wins and losses matter in AEW, why was he in the match? Now, I get, like, Taz probably talked him in. He's probably going to take a Heyman role for him. He's just going to become a big monster. I get it, right? But how about starting him off, not even on a pay-per-view, just TV, first match. Then he comes to the second, third, to build him up, to do like a fucking better Goldberg run. And they let this guy become a monster. Just demolishing people. And then it's like, okay, you need to get another win to get into this kind of match, then he wins it. Or he just misses out, somebody else gets it. Then he keeps going, and then he gets the title, and just, I don't know. Guys, I'm not a fucking writer in wrestling anymore, so they could definitely do something a little bit better than this. The next one I got was Jungle Boy against MJF. 4 out of 5. Great, strong match. Love these two guys, especially MJF. Two of them were great. It was an awesome match. There's nothing else I could say about it. MJF picked up the win, but it was really one of the better of the night. Literally, this one was 4 out of 5 stars. Was good. The next we had the AEW TNT Championship. Cody versus Lance Archer. Before I get into this, guys, I get that it's not like a main title. Well, it's going to be like a mid-card title, right? AEW really, really struggle with the layouts of their fucking card. Put the titles on at the end. I don't. Like the casino ladder match, I didn't think was going to be that early in the card. So it was right there. Then you've got Jungle Boy MJF. Cool. That was a great position for that card to be in. But coming in between, putting that in between the casino ladder match in the AEW TNT Championship, it kind of feels like it misses. I think it would have got a 5 out of 5 if it wasn't between those two matches, and that misses something, if that makes sense. Yeah, and then like, some of the later matches, like they've got, I don't know, just I'm saying this like I really know what I'm talking about, but yeah. No, I think the card could be a little bit more structured, but yeah. Anyway, Cody against Lance Archer. Fucking great match. 4 stars. 4 out of 5. Cody picked up the win here, which is good to give Cody a title. Obviously, you can't get the championship because of a stipulation, but it was definitely good to give Cody the title here. Lance Archer, the Jake Roberts kind of thing is one of my favourites that I've got in wrestling at the moment. It's definitely one of the favourite kind of things that I've got going on, and it really, yeah, I love watching Lance Archer. He really is a great guy, and I love seeing Jake back in there. Obviously, there's been a little bit of a story time recently that he was feeling a little bit down and stuff like that again. Hopefully he doesn't fall off how much good he's done so far. But yeah, he brings so much star power to Lance Archer. It's insane. Really good. But yeah, it was a great match. I really enjoyed it. Cody getting the gold's going to be great for giving it to one of the younger talent, even having Darby Allin in there, Joey Janela, obviously some of these aren't younger guys, but you know what I mean. Like Jungle Boy, MJF, getting people like that, those little title reigns, you know what I mean? It's got to be really, really good. So the next thing we went on to was Standard against Ford. Penelope Ford replaced Britt Baker here. This was just a TV match, guys. It was definitely the worst of the night. I gave it 2 stars. Yeah, there's nothing much to say here. I really feel the women's division in AEW is missing something. Now, I don't know whether that be like star power or I don't know. They're just really missing something. They have some great wrestlers, but they are missing something. But yeah, 2 stars was okay. Moved on to the next one. It's Dustin Rhodes against Shawn Spears. Yeah, so I'm not even classing this one as a match, guys. I'm just classing this as a shit show. 1.5 stars, was pointless. Dustin picked up the win. Yeah, it was pointless, guys. It was a pointless thing for even being there. Yeah, it was pretty shite. And yeah, I'm not even going to say anything else about that. The Shawn Spears thing's fucking... What the hell is the guy even doing, man? He's doing my tits in all the time. Great if he's a heel, great if he's a good guy, whatever the hell. He does know how to work, but he really is not a buy-in character, if you get what I'm... Like, I think you should give him something better. Like, there is ways that they use him, and he is good. But here, terrible. Then we move on to the AEW Women's Championship. This is a no DQ against Nyla Rose and Shada. 3.5 stars I gave this. Let me see what I've wrote down here, guys. Yeah, Shada picked up the win. So she's obviously the Women's Champion. Hey, let's say, man, AEW's Women's... So I gave this 3.5 stars because it was a really great match. Yep. I'm trying to explain it. I don't know. AEW just seems to be missing something. Literally, just seems to be missing something in the women's division. It was a great match. I really enjoyed it. I like seeing Nyla Rose as kind of being the big bully. She had a holding her own, coming back, and yeah, but 3.5 stars. Anyway, guys, next one we had the AEW World Championship. John Moxley against Brody Lee. I'm kind of speechless with this match, so I give it 3 stars. I never really thought Brody Lee was going to pick up the win here. I always thought Moxley was going to keep it. It was a great match, really enjoyable match, just because you didn't think he was going to pick it up, you can pick up the win. You know who was going to win. But yeah, it was a great match. I gave it 3 stars. It was a really good match. I really enjoyed it. I think it could have been a wee bit better. Maybe even a run in, or I I keep saying I don't know, because it is one of those ones, and it's like you want to kind of save Moxley, because like keep his the way he is, because it's cool, but then you can't, like Brody Lee. Brody Lee is bloody dang good, but like the way he's working, it is good, and I don't know why WWE never used him any way better than what they did. But great match. Now the Stadium Stampede, I give this a 4 out of 5, guys, because of the enjoyability of it. It was fun. The Matt Hardy changing to the V1, having the Matt facts coming up, and the when the guys that were there, and they were like, "Oh, I can't swim." Yeah, I can't swim, and it was like 3 feet of water. They were kidding on about drowning in it. Then, yeah, Adam Page coming out in a white horse. it was a really fun match. Omega got the win. I kind of wish something missing from it. WWE, these, see the cinematic, that says 4 out of 5 stars here, guy. 4 out of 5 stars here, guys. Can't even speak just now. And Omega picked up the win. So Adam Page, Kenny Omega, Matt Hardy and the Young Bucks got the win over the Inner Circle. Like, see these matches, like the kind of cinematic style matches, I'm really loving them, but I feel WWE does them better, probably because they've got a higher production value. But yeah, this one was funny to see all around the Jacksonville Jaguars Stadium as well. The one thing that I keep coming back to is Lucha Underground. I feel they were so ahead of their time. Having that cinematic style, and then now that being like how wrestling is getting made because of what we've just went through and what we're continuing to go through. But it was cool seeing Tyson as well. That kind of Tyson Jake Snake Roberts standoff was pretty cool. I hope they do something with Lance Archer, Cody Rhodes, Tyson and Jake. I think that would be cool to move with, but I think Tyson and Jericho will probably do a wee thing. I don't know. It's really weird how to use Tyson, because it's like having like a trained tiger just ready to rip somebody's face off in a wrestling ring. But yeah, for me, the best match of the night, the most enjoyable one for me, was definitely Cody versus Lance. But AEW, let's say, just really needs to work on like their match settings. But yeah, it's a really good show. Like I said at the start, 4 out of 5. It was enjoyable. I hope they don't turn into another TNA. They're still a young company, so it's interesting and fun to watch. Now, the one thing I want to bring up to you guys here is I'm going to be doing a couple of more of these this week or next, and I think I'm actually going to do WrestleManias, or I was going to do like WCW, compare Raw and Nitro, SmackDown and Thunder. If you let me know in the comments or hit me up on Twitter, and we'll be able to let me know what you would rather see. I really think I might do the Raw and SmackDown, Raw, SmackDown, Nitro, Thunder with pay-per-views, just so I've got some weekly content coming out. I would watch the modern up-to-date one, but normally keep that for the weekends with my kids, so it's normally like a wee little thing. Now, I will be keeping stories and stuff like that up to date in the wrestling world. You're probably getting a little bit more out there for the next couple of weeks as well. And also, don't forget to check out the other channel, The High Grind. There's a lot more podcasts. There's a lot more in-depth entrepreneurial kind of stuff. But overall, guys, I hope you are having a safe and fun 2020. The world is obviously in some sort of weird movie at the moment. Since we've went from World War 3 ready to start in January to whatever the hell's happening to today. Yeah. Hope you are all safe out there. Hope you have a great day. I've been Barry with the NWC. This podcast has been about AEW. And I look forward to getting some more uploads up in the future. Enjoy the rest of your day.